So have your habits and mindset been holding you back in 2024? Well, we're going to talk about 6 habits that you need if you want your life and your business to be successful in 2025. And we're going to talk about those 6 mindset blocks that may have been blocking you from the success that you want. And we're going to get rid of those and get ready to thrive in 2025. So if you're ready to learn about these 6 mindset habits, you might want to keep watching. Well, hello, awesome people. And I am so excited today to be talking about 6 mindset shifts and habits that we need to take into 2025 if we want to be successful, not just in business, but in our lives also. So if you're new to me and you don't know me, I am known as a brand and marketing strategist, a digital creator. I help you monetize your expertise and grow that brand online. And I love doing it. I'm Marshalyn Hudson. And today I'm going to help you get rid of those 6 mindset blocks that may be holding you back. So let's dive in. Get that pen and get that paper because we're ready. Number 1, self-doubt. I remember when I was trying to grow my business and I had so much self-doubt. And why did I have that? I had the experience. I had the knowledge. I had the expertise. I've been a college professor for 20 something years, teaching, writing, traveling, speaking, writing books. Why did I have the self-doubt? Because sometimes it's that little voice in your head that says, you're not good enough. This is not going to work. You can't make this happen. And so we cannot listen to that voice because self-doubt will keep you from the success that you want in your life and your business in 2025. So when that little voice comes, you need to say, no, I know I'm good. I know I can make it. I know 2025 is my year. I know I have expertise. I know I can teach somebody something. Somebody said if you're in the 5th grade, you could teach a 4th grader. If you're in the 6th grade, you could teach a 5th grader. In other words, you can teach people who are 1 or 2 steps behind you because you have knowledge, you have expertise, you have experience. So we're leaving self-doubt in 2024. And when that little voice creeps up, you want to say to yourself, I can do this. 2025 is my year. I know I can deliver and I can help my actual clients. So that's what you want to say when that first thing comes up. So that's the first mindset block that we're leaving in 2024, self-doubt. Number 2, this is a big one. We're going to leave people pleasing behind. People pleasing. For years in my business, in my life, I tried to please everybody. And you know what? It was so exhausting. People pleasing. We're trying to please everybody. We want these people to be happy. We want these people to like us. We want to be validated by these people. We're leaving people pleasing behind in 2024 because what happens is when we're busy trying to please others, we forget our own goals. We forget our own vision and we allow the things that we want to fall to the wayside because we allow pleasing other people to take full stand in our life. So we're going to get rid of people pleasing. Now, I'm not saying you have to be mean or rude to people, but we need to know when to say, no, that's not what I'm going to do. No, that's not aligning with my goals and vision. And no, I'm not available for that. And people will respect that. And you don't have to be a certain way for other people. You don't have to look a certain way. You don't have to run your business a certain way. You may have family and friends that say, well, you should do this and you should do that. You want to say, this is the way that I want to run my business and my life so that I can have a life and a business that I love in 2025. This is the path that I want. This is the path that's been laid out for me. And then ask the people, are you going to support if you're with me or not? And so this is how you want to leave people pleasing behind. I will tell you this, you will take off so much stress when you stop trying to please everyone. And even online, you don't have to please everyone online. Be you, be authentic, and you will attract the right people. Okay, so that's the second one. Number 3, the third mindset block is having no boundaries. Okay, we have to have boundaries in our business and our lives if we want to be successful. We can't do everything. We can't run around everywhere. We can't do stuff every day. We can't put all of these things on our agenda. So we have to have boundaries. We have to say no to some things, and we have to stick to those boundaries. I remember when I was working like 7 days a week, day and night, trying to grow my business, trying to teach at the college, trying to do so much, and doing photography. And I was really overwhelmed. I got burnt out. And then I thought, I don't want to do this. I don't want to keep doing this as I age and get older, but I do want a life and a business that I love. I want to be passionate about the things that I love, but I don't want to keep doing this. And so what happened was I set a boundary, and I set it 2 years ago. And I'm so glad I decided I'm going to work only 4 days in the week. And I set that boundary, and I was like, I'm not taking clients on Mondays, but I am going to work behind the scenes of my business, planning and things like that. But I'm not taking coaching clients on Monday. I'm not doing Zooms on Monday. I'm not speaking on Monday. And I set that boundary. And so Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I would really hit it with clients and speaking and growing my business. And the funny thing is, my business actually grew when I cut that 1 day of meeting people out. Now, yes, sometimes I will meet a client on a Saturday because they work Monday through Friday, but I will not just run and gun and hustle anymore, because doing less means making more. So setting boundaries and leaving that, all of that, yes to everything, we're leaving that in 2024. What boundaries do you need to set? What things do you need to cut out? What do you need to say no to? You can't pile everything on your schedule all of the time and still create a life and a business that you love. So number 3 would be setting boundaries, saying no. Number 4, and this one is a good one. I hope you got that pen and paper. Getting rid of toxic relationships. Okay. Now I know that can be difficult, getting rid of toxic relationships. You might say, well, these are my friends and I want to keep these people. It may be at work. It may be in your regular life. It may be, just somewhere where you are and you're in this space with toxic relationships. You got to get rid of toxic relationships if you want to be successful in 2025. We got to get rid of them. And sometimes it's hard to let them go. And when I say toxic, they're bringing you down. They're draining you. They're making you feel bad. They're making you feel sad. You want to surround yourself with people who are going to support you, people who are going to uplift you, people who are going to encourage you. And I'm not saying, oh, okay, well, I really need to get rid of this toxic relationship with my spouse. I'm not saying that. You want to work on maybe changing some things in that instant. But we're not talking about your spouse, but we're talking about people who you really don't have to be in a relationship with if it's toxic, whether it's a friend, whether it's a coworker, whether it's somewhere in your career, whether it's someone you talk to, because toxic relationships will bring you down. They will take up your time. They will distract you from the things that you need to do. You want to get in communities with like-minded people, where people are going places, people are doing things. Yes, we have ups and downs in life. And yes, sometimes people call us and, they're struggling and we listen to them, of course. But every time you talk to someone, they have something toxic. That's what you want to get rid of for 2025. We're talking about having a successful life and business in 2025. These 6 habits will help you be more successful. How do I know? Because they've helped me. Self-doubt, we want to leave it in 2024. Leave that behind, right? People pleasing, we want to leave that behind in 2024. Number 3, getting rid of toxic relationships. We want to leave that behind in 2024. And 4, setting boundaries. Well, setting boundaries was 3 and toxic relationship was 4. But these are mindset shifts that we want to get rid of. Number 5, if this is you, we got to get rid of it. Perfectionism. Perfectionism is the enemy to success. Perfectionism is the enemy to growth. What it does is it takes up your time because you're waiting for everything to be perfect. You're waiting to get everything in order. You're waiting to get, have all of the right equipment. You're waiting to get a website done. You're waiting to get this done. You're waiting till all of this falls in place. And you just don't have to do that. Perfectionism will eat your success. It will eat your growth, and you'll look up and it's Q2 and it's Q3 and you still hadn't done it. And I like to say pick 1 to 2 small action items in Q1 and 3 months, 12 weeks, and work on it. Get it done. Just start. It doesn't need to be perfect. I remember when I wanted to start doing YouTube videos because I knew YouTube videos would be a great thing for my brand. And I kept putting it off. I kept saying, well, I got to wait till I get this camera. I have to wait till I get this equipment. I have to wait till and I kept putting it off, and I did it for a year. And then I started again. I was like, okay, I know I need to do YouTube videos because it's going to be great for my brand. And I started, and then I stopped, and then I'd make a video, and then I was inconsistent, and nothing happened. And that was the second year. What a waste, right? Waiting for perfection. And then I was watching a video and someone said, just start. Just start. You don't have to have everything together. You don't have to have everything perfect. You don't have to have all the right stuff. Just start. And I did. And here I am now as a YouTuber growing my channel. Started with 0. Then I got to 10. Then I got to 100. Then I got to 150. Then I got to 200. Then I got to 300. And I'm steady growing. And what I do, I just started. You can use your phone. Of course, I'm a photographer. I have a little Canon camera on here, but it was like $300. I have a tripod that was like $40 from Amazon. I'm sitting here in front of my bookshelf in my office. I got a window coming in front of me, and I hit record, and that's it. And then I think about what are the problems that I solve. And I think about what are the challenges that my audience has. And I think about what are their desires. And these happen to be entrepreneurs, and mainly female entrepreneurs, and they're speakers or coaches or consultants, or they want to be speakers, coaches, consultants. Most of them are over 40 or 50, and they're making transitions in their lives. And it's a great time to do that. And they want to figure out, what do I want to do? How do I take my expertise and monetize it? And so those are things that I can talk about on my YouTube channel to help my audience with their problems and their struggles and their desires. And I thought about that, and I just started. And that's what you want to do if that's something that you think will help to grow your brand. And I know YouTube is a great place. If you are an entrepreneur, you're trying to build a business online, you're a coach, a speaker, author, consultant, or you want to be, just start. And so that perfection mind block, we're leaving that behind in 2024, right? These are mindset shifts that are going to grow your life and grow your business. And you are going to be so excited that you did that. Okay, so the last one is you want to stop comparing yourself to others. I spent so much time with that, especially when I started this online business. I was like, well, what is this person doing? What is this person doing? Well, let me look at how this person's doing it. Let me look how that person's doing it. And what I was doing was, and it is good to study what people are doing and study the success of people. And it is good to model them. But what I was doing was comparing myself. I was like, they have all of this. They have all of this. While I was comparing my chapter 1 to their chapter 15, meaning I was just starting. They were doing it for 15 years. I don't know what they went through. I don't know their successes or failures. I don't know what they had to go through. So comparing ourselves to others, whether it's online, whether it's offline, or comparing ourselves to others and they've been in business 5 years or 10 years, or we're just starting, that's not going to serve you well, because now you start to feel inferior and you're trying to keep up and you're doing all these things and you're overwhelmed. And so when we compare ourselves to others, it really stunts our growth and our success because it's time consuming also trying to do what they're doing, and we don't know their journey and we don't know what they did. So the last one is stop comparing yourself to others. Don't compare your chapter 1 if you're just starting, or your chapter 2 or 3 to somebody's chapter 10, 15, 20, and they've been doing it a long time. But I do believe in modeling. I do believe in learning. I do believe in taking good notes and seeing the success that people in your niche are having, and then making those things a part of what you want to do where you are. Okay. Because if we're just starting out, we can't do 10 and 15 things. You may do 2. You may be on one social media channel and really build that up for 3 months. You may start YouTube and really focus on YouTube. So you don't have to do everything. And so I hope that these 6 mindset shifts have helped you. And I hope that you're thinking about, okay, if any of these are you, we're going to leave those behind in 2024. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, because we love for you to subscribe so you can continue with us learning on branding and marketing and entrepreneurship and mindset and leadership, the things that we talk about here. And don't forget, down below in the description box, I'm going to leave a link to our free resources to help you build a personal brand in 2025, monetize your expertise, and grow that business online. So you might be thinking, one of these tips I need to leave behind. Or you might be thinking, I need to leave 3, or I need to leave them all behind. If you want to be successful in your life and business, and these are things that I have seen in my own business over the years, we have to leave these things behind and have a mindset shift. And we have to work on it every single day. And what happens is, day 1, week 1, week 2, you just start getting better. You just start thriving more. You just start enjoying your life more. You just start enjoying your business. You see it taking off. When we leave these 6 mindset blocks in 2024 and we have these 6 mindset shifts, you are going to see how your life and your business is going to be transformed. So don't forget to leave comments. We love comments to let us know what kind of videos you want. Get down below in that description and grab some of those freebies. And I'm so excited to be announcing coming soon my Unstoppable Trilogy. Don't forget to get your word for 2025. And I have written 3 books and I'm starting my Unstoppable Trilogy. My word for 2025 is unstoppable. I'm not letting these 6 things stop me. I'm not letting anything stop me. What about you? What's your word? Get fired up and let's thrive in 2025. And I'll see you next time.